Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Higgs. So I'm trying the video now in a much lower resolution on my phone, and I figured out how to change it. So redoing the video for you, I'll go through what all the buttons do. I mean, majority of it is going to be very similar to your existing Niro. I think one of the biggest differences that you'll have to get used to is that the buttons on the steering wheel on the opposite side to what they are currently, which does throw me every time I get into a Niro or an EV vehicle at the moment with Kia. The buttons are all on the opposite side to everything else. So I'll run through everything. The warning light that's causing the problems probably will flash up on the dashboard at some point, but I can still run through everything. So we'll go through things. So turning it on, foot on the brake and push the power button, which is in the center here. Everything pops up. I mean, you'll even see there it says ready to start driving, but with a little red battery light in the top there. So electronic parking brake as per your current vehicle, and the auto hold system, heated steering wheel button, air cooled seats, you can see there, and your heated seats and air cooled seats to the passenger side, parking sensors and the parking camera button. The climate control screen, so nice and straightforward on there, and by pressing this button here we'll change to the sat nav or audio controls on there, whilst always keeping the front, rear and auto climate functions ready available. Press it again and everything switches back. So you have got your dual zone climate control for driver and passenger temperatures, your fan speed, where it's pointing, so on and so forth. Now your main screen here, lots of different controls we can go through on here. If it pops up like this when you turn the car on, you can see there in the bottom corner it says media off, but if we go into it and we just push and swipe, so here we get the home menu. So you've got EV, which takes you into the electric vehicle settings. Again, all very similar to the what's in yours at the moment. If we press the home button again, you've got map. Okay, and then navigation, part of the same thing. Phone projection, so that's for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you do have a smartphone, you can plug it into the USB port down here in the center, and then if you have an iPhone, it will start telling you what to do on the screen. If you have an Android operated phone, it will you can access the Android Auto app on the phone and set it all up from there. Climate control, valet mode, Kia Connect, which I can talk you through once you're comfortable with all the other buttons, and then radio and media, all there, nice and straightforward. Now your lights, wipers, indicators, everything all in the same place. Everything's set in auto for you. There we go. That's the warning I was telling you about. Stop safely, check power supply, which is odd because we're not moving. Your wipers are all here, as they are currently. So now it's the steering wheel bit. So I think in your one at the moment, your cruise control functions and menu functions are all on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So now they're on the left. So you've got the button here to activate the intelligent adaptive cruise control, this button to speed up and slow down, and pause, push it into pause or cancel, the distance setting between you and the vehicle in front. Now currently with yours, if you turn the lane departure warning off, it just goes off and that's it. It's just a nice one press button. Now we have to press this button here, and we have to hold it down for 3 to 4 seconds, and you'll see the logo on the screen just here in the center. So if I press this button now, there we go, and you'll now see that button there is now gone, or that image is now gone orange. Okay, you also have assisted steering. So to activate that, we just push that button once, and you get the little steering wheel appear next to it, and that will go green when it's active. Press it again, it turns it off. Again, the menu button here flicks to the menu on the screen. I say at the moment it's unresponsive due to the error message on the screen there. So over this side, your audio controls, so volume up and volume down, your Bluetooth phone controls here, voice activated dialing and mode. You still have the paddles here, both left and right, for altering the regenerative braking system. So that hasn't changed. One thing you do have now, you can see there, is the power tailgate. So push and hold that when you're in the vehicle and it will automatically open the tailgate for you. All of your window controls, window locks, door locks and mirror adjustments all on here, and the memory functions for the power driver's seat. Okay, you do also now have, if I can get it in the screen, there we go, an SOS button. So should anyone be involved, should you be involved in an accident and the airbags are deployed, the car will automatically call the emergency services and alert them to your location using GPS satellites. Also, if somebody in the car was to have a medical emergency, you can press that button and again it will call the emergency services and alert them to your location. Quite a good function, which a lot of cars do have now. Also got your sunroof, which controls are here. I won't open it now because it is raining slightly. Not a major part, but cup holders just in here. You can push them away so they're all held up, and you've got vast amount of space, of which this does come out, giving you even more. And then push the button. There's your cup holders. That is the basics of it. Steering wheel adjustment just there, and the nice button, your drive mode, to switch between eco, normal and sport modes. Okay, everything else, the functions of everything will be very, very similar to what you've got now, so nothing changing too much, just a much nicer, newer, updated version. I hope this video helps somewhat, and if you have got any further questions or would like any more in-depth videos, please let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. Thank you very much.